My brother said, yo, you gotta tell this story, bro. The one where the video shoot got raided. That was your first video shoot. Like, we really did a real video shoot, right? And it got raided by the police. So as I was thinking about the video shoot being raided, I say, yo, damn. It was two other, like, fucked up things that happened in this same spot, right? So, first of all, the video shoot getting raided was the second thing that happened. That was second. The first thing that happened to me was I got caught slipping and robbed over there, same spot. Then the video shoot got raided over there, same spot. And then a nigga shot at me, like, let off the whole clip, like, right behind me. Nigga let everything go. Pop, 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 pop. In my mind, I said, this nigga got me. There's 100 bullets in my back, I'm dead, right? Same spot, though. I'm thinking about this shit, I said, damn. So I told bro, I said, yo, bro, I tell a story, but I gotta add these other two stories to it. And they said, no, you gotta break that up. You can't do that all in one. I'm like, no, I'm gonna give it all in one. He's like, no, you gotta break that up. So it's gonna be a part 1, 2, and 3 to this. But the first story, me getting robbed over there in this same spot, right? Got caught slipping, got robbed over there. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, out the gate, there's one comment, I put up 2 fingers, but I meant one. There's one. One. It's one common denominator in all 3 stories. And the story before this, and the story that's gonna be after this. Like, it's seems to be a common denominator in this shit, right? And the one common denominator is women, females, bitches, real shit. Now, out of these 3 joints, some might go and throw you for a little loop, but I promise y'all, it's all authentic. I ain't bullshit. It's real shit, right? So, boom. I'm gonna tell you how far this shit even go back, like, and how real it is. So, for the first story, is me being robbed, got caught slipping and robbed in this spot. First of all, the spot is Sargent Street, but it's just one specific fucking part of Sargent Street. One end of Sargent. It just goes bad for me over there, right? So boom, I'm on a bus one day coming back home. Forget what the fuck I was coming from, but I just remember being on the bus. And I met this pretty light-skinned chick, super pretty light-skinned chick. And it was so crazy because she was slim as shit, but she had the fat, she had the ill bubble on her. Again, the one common denominator is always a chick fucking up some shit, I swear to God. Shit was crazy. But boom, I bags her, super cool, super cool. At this time, I'm living on Irvin Street off the avenue at the time. You know what I mean? And she living on Sargent. You know what I mean? So, boom. We kicking this shit. Like, you know, we on the phone doing our little young people thing and all that. So, let me fast forward. So, boom, we talk. I never got around her like that. But we was talking and shit. Shit was cool. Boom. I get introduced to South Marshall. Now I'm over there doing my cocaine thing. You know what I mean? I'm getting my money, doing my 1-2. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we still young and you know, ripping and running. So, boom, one day we at the spot. I'm in there with my bro. His shorty come through. She just had brought a new coupe. But she wanted to spend time with him. Fuck the new car. He ain't even care about the new car. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like, yo, oh shit. I'm looking out the window like, yo, you got the new joint? Like, yo, oh, that shit ill. Like, and it popped up in her head like, I bet. I want to spend time with my man, so let me get his little brother out the fucking house. She throw me the keys to the car like, yo, go do you. So I'm like, what, word? Like, you ain't got to tell me twice. I'm out. You heard? So boom, I'm spinning the hood, doing what I'm doing, whatever, woody whoop. I end up hitting shorty that I met a while back on the bus. So she like, yeah, I'm home. Pull up on me. Like, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. Now, boom, this back when, damn, maybe like 98, 99. Cause I remember I had the Coogee hoodie on, but I had like the Coogee Scully, the match and shit too. You know what I'm saying? I had my little Cardi's on. I just remember being super Coogee down and just leaning, talking to her in the car. A nigga come open the door and I'm slipping. I got the doors unlocked, everything. Nigga come open the door, put the gun in my face like, yo, give me everything, nigga. I'm like, I'm like laughing in the nigga face like, bro, I'm not giving you nothing. You know, I was just ignorant. You know what I mean? Back then on some young boy shit. Like, man, I'm not, what? The fuck it, give you what? Like, do you know who you talking to? You know where you at, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the nigga called himself like pistol whipping me with the, but I'm like pushing this shit out my face. Like, yo, bro, like, what the fuck is you doing, dog? Like, that's a no-go. Like, you stupid. So the way, it was like super weird because the nigga like, he caught himself like hitting me with the gun, but then like tried to like grab my face. And when he went to grab, I like pushed his hand off like, yo, what the fuck is you doing, dog? Like, hey, give me everything, give me everything. So when the nigga went to put his, like step back and put his gun in my, once you step back and do this, in my mind, you about to shoot, right? But when he did that, I'm still like, yo, I'm not giving you nothing, homeboy. Like, fuck it, you stupid. Like, so the chick starts screaming and shit. And I want y'all to pay attention to this too, because she's like, oh, not in front of my house, not in front of my house. Shit, screaming, and not in front of my house didn't even register to me at the time, at the moment, right? So I tell a nigga, yo, because I remember I had $2,500 in my pocket. This is the pocket close to him. This is like my left pocket. Nigga, you supposed to be digging your hands in through my shit. But I had a $1.80. I just caught a sale. I just sold a quarter to somebody for $1.80. So I know I had a $1.80 in this pocket. So I remember going in this pocket and telling him, yo, that's a $1.80. Yo, back up from this car, nigga. Like, and the nigga took the $1.80 and backed up. But now keep in mind, while the nigga had the gun in my face, like the nigga hand was like shaking. I just remember saying, yo, this nigga gonna shoot me by mistake. He nervous. In my mind, I'm already saying, you didn't know who this was in this car, but now you see who it is, you shake it. You know what I'm saying? But I was more concerned about her. And that's what's fucked up about this. Keep in mind, she said, not in front of my house. And I said I was more concerned about her. Keep in mind. Keep these things in mind. So now, boom. The nigga like take the $1.80 back off. So now I put the shit in drive. Cause I could have been slammed this shit in drive and jerked off on you. Yeah, fuck out, nigga, shoot. Just do what you. But in my mind, once I do that, the person that's gonna get hit is gonna be her. You know what I'm saying? And I don't wanna be one of those. You know what I'm saying? Cause there's a lot of them niggas in the hood, man. Like now, a lot of niggas that, how can we say, got in them situations and try to slide up out of there. Or they was on what they was on. You know what I'm saying? And just the person that they was, whenever niggas is shooting, they never hit who they trying to hit. It's always the other person. I didn't want that to be on my watch or, you know what I'm saying? Like I just start talking to shooting. I didn't want to do that. So these things is not registered to me at this time. So now check it though. So boom, I pull off a little bit and I stop. But I look back, I'm trying to see the direction this nigga going in. But he stopped. Now he watching me, nigga won't move. He don't want me to see what direction he going in. So now I'm saying, yeah, you know who you just robbed, and I'm trying to see where you going because we about to jump back on that ass. I just want to see what direction you going in. That's going to tell me everything I need to know, right? So the nigga want to move. I said, all right, cool. Boom. I spin from sergeant to South Marshal. Now I'm getting to South Marshal, come in, I'm flipping. Bro, like, yo, what the fuck? Him and his girl, like, what the fuck happened? Oh, man, niggas just robbed me in this fucking car. What the fuck? Like, hey, yo, shit. Not that it's your fault, but this shit cute. Motherfucker, nigga done ran down on me in this motherfucker, right? So, boom, I go in the room. I come out. with like a little 380 and a deuce pound, put it on the coffee table. The shorty that I'm with, see the two little guns, she ain't about nothing. You feel me? She ain't about nothing. I'm calling big bro, yo, where the fuck is the guns, bro? I just got this little shit. I can't do nothing with this. He like, wait, calm down. What you talking about? What happened? Like, this big bro I'm calling, right? So now he ripping me. I told you to move the guns. I said, oh yeah, you did. So now I go slide the whole dresser. Cause I slid, when nigga told me take the guns from under the mattress, so I end up putting them under the dresser. Boom. I slide the whole dresser. Now I come out in the living room with the big guns. Put these shits on the coffee table. Boom, 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 boom. Now the bitch jump up. Oh, no, please, don't go back outside. You goofy bitch, if you don't get the fuck out my fuck is you talking about? What? Don't go back outside. So now big bro pulling up. He like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Why you asking for the guns? I'm like, yo, nigga just robbed me. Niggas like, what? All right, bet, let's move. Now, I don't want to get into that story of what transpired later, and I'm not going to get into that. But what I will say is the nigga that ended up doing it ended up going to jail. He ended up getting like 15 years, like a week later, right? Which he was already suspect of robbing me. I just wanted to make sure, because I'm like, yo, I know this nigga. He wouldn't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but again, niggas didn't know the car. I got the Coogee hoodie on, covering my fucking face, leaning like a Magic Don Juan on the chick and all that. And then it's starting to replay back in my head. Niggas shaking and doing all this when you see who it is. I don't want to get into that. I'm definitely not going to get into that in the video or you know, the shit that we doing. But what I will say is, after homeboy, because we ended up going to court. My block, South Market Street niggas, we was in court every day, every week, right? But we used to be in there deep, like just like every other block. Every other block used to be in the courthouse deep too. If niggas had cases, niggas going there with their mans and them making sure they straight. So other blocks used to be in there deep, doing what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that just is a hood thing. So boom, we come in there a week later, niggas like, yo, such and such just took 15 years. I'm like, word. And that's crazy, fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, damn. But in my mind, I'm still like, no, I don't think homie did that. So after home took the time, shorty ended up confessing that she was talking to that nigga before she met me. So now homeboy must have been passing by. You ain't answering your phone. He see you in the coupe, no tents, brand new car with a nigga Coogie'd up, and he got on what he got on. But when she seen the little gun, she ain't say nothing. Remember, she never said nothing. She was chilling. When the big guns came out, it was, oh no, please don't go back outside. Cause she seen them, you know what I mean? And now big bro them pulling up. Niggas like, what? Nigga, what's up? Yeah, niggas on that. And now she know niggas is gonna go do whatever. But that's story number one.